right, what's up? It's your girl MK, and you're tuned into another episode of Chic Chat. So today joining me, I got Adora and Daisy. So we was chatting a little bit off the podcast, but go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself for people who don't know. Who are Adora and Daisy?
Well, if you don't know, we are Real Talk with Adora and Daisy, and we are an upcoming podcast from Detroit. We are two Pisces, completely different, but somewhat the same.
Yep.
And we started our podcast just off the fact that we love to debate.
Yep. Just to piggyback off Adora, I'm Daisy, and we love our podcast. It's called Real Talk with Adora and Daisy. And we're up and coming. We like to talk about a lot of different things. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we disagree, but it's all love. And we're, happy to be on the show today.
Well,
thanks for having us too, by the way.
No problem. Thanks for joining me. So, okay, you said sometimes y'all agree, sometimes y'all disagree. So it's funny because when I had a partner, I would try to purposely disagree with her so we could keep the conversation going. So do y'all ever do you guys ever, because I feel like when you agree, then it's like, okay, then the conversation over. So do y'all ever do that?
Honestly,
if on the podcast, no, we almost never agree.
That's true. It's like that really be how we really feel. And so most of the times we don't agree.
So how do y'all?
We don't, but it's I don't know. It's necessary because it's not like she not a yes man, I'm not a yes man. She gonna think how she want to think, I think how I want to think, and that's just we stand on what we think.
Right.
Period.
Okay. And okay, so another thing I want to ask y'all is, y'all said y'all been doing this for 7 months, and of course I feel like y'all gonna want to go strong. How do y'all get from like fighting? Do y'all fight a lot, or if y'all do, how y'all come back from that?
We don't fight.
Really?
Yeah, we don't fight. No.
We don't even argue.
No, it's like I don't know if it has something to do with the fact that she been my friend for over 10 years. So I know how to deal with her. She know how to deal with me. So it's like, I feel like we don't really got nothing to argue about, because it's like, we only got one goal, like make this podcast interesting. And that's it. Like, it's like one time, it might be something that she won't, but it's like, we kind of even it out. So it's like, we satisfy each other's needs. I mean, wants and needs for the podcast.
Yeah, I don't know but that's a blessing. Like, I've had partners before where we could never agree on stuff, so I totally get it, and I really appreciate her. So
you want to know what I think it is? We don't take it personal.
You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to though, like, but like I said, we the same people, but we different, like, like, it's like our core values are the same. But, our opinions on other stuff may be different.
So, so I have my best friend. I've actually been friends with her for about 10 years. And we don't really argue that much, but we argued so much when we were kids. Like, when we was in middle school, high school, we used to be going at it, like, thinking we wasn't going to be friends no more.
Damn.
So, in a friendship,
I feel like you gotta separate business from being like friends if you're gonna do business with your friends.
Yeah. So how do y'all do that?
It's kind of simple. It's like we get what we need done. It's like we never like argue. Like, I feel like it's a half thing. Like, she meet me halfway, I meet her halfway. Anything I'm lacking in today because I'm tired, she pick up the slack, and vice versa. So like, but I don't know. I feel like we both want it, so that's what make it work.
Yeah.
So in a friendship, what do you feel like is unforgivable that you can't come back from? Like, what can somebody do that you like, I'll never fuck with you again?
Disloyalty. Because I feel like loyalty is not something that you learn. It's either in you or it's not. So it's like, when you're doing something, you got to know, like, do I want somebody to do this to me? No matter what it is, like, you know. And I mean, that's just something that you cannot come back from.
I agree. Like, how would you feel if that person that you're doing it to did that to you? Like,
right.
That I just feel like sometimes that stuff is unforgivable. Cause like,
yeah, it's like you would never look at that person the same. Like that's like,
yeah. Now I ain't gonna say unforgivable, but yeah, you done.
What about taking stuff to social media?
Oh, you really could. You could. I'm not a social media person at all. Like if you like ever pay me any attention, I almost never post. But it's not because, you know, some people think that's the cool thing to do when they be making a post like, well, I don't post, or I do this, or I got this private life. It's been me forever. Like that's just always, I forget to post sometimes because it's just either I'm busy or I'm living in a moment, or I just don't like to deal with people because people on there that don't know you. So it's like, you deal with a lot of people who don't know you. So it's like, do I really want to let them in on this part of my life? Like,
right.
But I feel like if you that mad to go tell a million people that I don't know that you have a problem with me, besides me, you have a problem. And that's just something you cannot come back from. Like, I've been through a lot with different friends, guys. I never went to social media. Like, that's a different embarrassment that I could never forgive you about.
What about you, Daisy?
See, I'm not gonna say nothing first, but I'll say something back. I'm not gonna say nothing because I probably really don't care that much, but I will snap back sometime. That's just me. I'm definitely there first though. Like I'm definitely never first, but if I feel like
I ain't gonna lie, I've been there before. Somebody I was friends with, like she wasn't getting the attention that she wanted from me, like arguing with me. So it was so funny. I was at work this day, so I really could not argue with her at the time, and like she felt like I was ignoring her, which I wasn't. I mean, I was, but I wasn't. And she went on social media. Like I didn't even know till like hour later or something. People calling me like, "Did you see she tagging you?" I'm like, "Oh Lord!" But I just
tagging you.
Like, she did, and I didn't say nothing back. I ain't saying nothing back because once she had like 200 followers, like it just you know, like it's not even worth it. Like I really had to look at like, you know, no, you're not about, no, we're not even gonna do this because I feel like I'm not airing nobody's business out because we all got secrets. You know, you was my friend once upon a time, so you know stuff about me that, you know, that I know that, you know, that could be a deep, dark secret that could like hinder me or anything, or some business I just don't want to get out. But if you want to take your character there, that's on you, because character mean everything to me. Like, I don't care what's going on. Especially at 27, I'm not doing that on the internet. I'm sorry. High school me, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be on the internet acting crazy.
The fact she tagged you, that's like fighting words. Like at this point, you want to fight. That's what I feel like.
But you know how you be friends with somebody, so you know, it's like you've seen me before. You've seen me mad. You've seen me upset. You've seen me fight. You've seen me do all of this. So you already know what I'm capable of. Like vice versa. I've seen what you're capable of. And I know this is not a road you want to go down. So like I just let it go. Like I was really the bigger person then. But
yeah, I definitely found to be the bigger person, but for sure
it's the face for me.
I'm sure that definitely comes with age.
Yeah, you know.
Y'all are both 27?
No, I'm 28.
Okay, I'm 20. So I'm still on that.
You're 20?
Yes.
Oh, so you still clapping back? You damn near
yeah,
go
for
first.
sure.
Like, yeah, you can do a lot. You can do a lot, and I'm gonna support you on it.
But that's the thing.
That's
like,
what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, and I feel like when people be in fights though, like in arguments with your friends, and then you take it to social media, it's like you said, you can't come back from that. And I feel like when you in the thick of it, you don't know if you're gonna want to be their friend again. So you don't do stuff like that because again, you can't come back from that.
That's so true.
Definitely not.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, so with the holiday season coming up, if you get a gift that you don't like, do you tell the person you don't like it?
My face would probably tell them what would I really tell them no, because I really appreciate you for thinking about me. It was the thought that count. And
yes, Adora, yes.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Because you ain't have to think about me.
You ain't have to give me nothing. But
no, literally, you ain't have to give me nothing.
You don't have to give me nothing, but
So when it comes to guys, when do you think, because like when Christmas come around, it might be a new situation. Do you feel like it's a time limit on when you get a gift or when you give a gift?
It depends. If you come in my life in November, well, not really.
They do not be expecting no damn gift.
No, I don't feel like I would expect a gift, but if you give me one, that's gonna show me a lot. But no, I'm not expecting no. If somebody come in my life tomorrow, it's realistically November. I'm really not expecting anything because you don't know me. Like, we just in the stage of getting to know each other. Now, I do want you to acknowledge it. Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if I really want to get to know you, so.
Yeah. We might not even make it to Christmas.
Do you feel like that's something y'all should talk about? Because I feel like if I get you a gift and then you don't give me a gift because you thought we wasn't getting gifts, or vice versa, or you spend a whole bunch of money and I spend just a little bit of money, like, do you feel like that's something you should talk about?
I feel like if whoever do that, they did it because they wanted to do it, not because they expected something in return. So, no, you ain't got to talk about that. If that's something that you wanted to do, then you should have did it because you wanted to, not because you expected nothing. So I'm not having that conversation. If I feel like I want to get you something, that's what it is.
Definitely, I'm with that. I'm not the type of person that talk about gifts or how much we spending. I feel like that's just not a conversation that I'm gonna have. But like she said, it was I don't got no expectations. If I'm getting you a gift and you don't give me nothing in return, especially if we just start dating, I ain't gonna be mad at you. That was just something that I wanted you to have this. I wanted to do this for you. So.
Okay, so while we're on the topic, what's the best and worst gift y'all ever got?
The worst gift I ever got was nothing. And
you so deep, girl.
Right. She like
the best thing I ever got was nothing.
Nothing. Because it's really not a worse gift because it's like you thought about me. Like, the society will make you feel like somebody gotta go buy you some designer, like, but that's not the case. Like,
but just something you didn't like.
Right.
You never got something you didn't like and you was like, you ain't have to give me nothing. Or you was just like, or you just was like, you ain't want to use it. Because I definitely had a couple gifts like that. I just never used it.
That's crazy.
I got a gift it was the wrong size. It was the wrong size. And that pissed me off. It did. So you didn't know my size. I was mad, I ain't gonna lie.
My goodness.
Especially when it be cute and they don't got the receipt.
Yeah. Cause where you get this from?
I don't know if I got a gift that I didn't like. I got like a ring. I wanted a diamond ring. Girl, I was spoiled. I wanted a diamond ring, and my daddy got me a gold ring with red rubies. I mean, red was my favorite color, but I was kind of ungrateful, like I said. I mean, now that I think about it, it was a nice ring, but back then, I wanted a diamond ring. He got me a gold ring. Even though I didn't know no better. I didn't know any better, but that was my
You wanted what you wanted.
Yeah, I wanted what I wanted. I got my diamond ring now, though.
Okay.
Manifested it.
Right.
Period. But that's probably the worst. Whatever. But
he gonna be watching this like, oh, okay.
He know I told him. I told him that day. I said, "Damn, I wanted a diamond ring." Like, oh, I was spoiled. Like, I tell him that day. I'm like, Dad, like, you couldn't give me that ring. He started talking about how much it cost. Of course, I didn't know. I was a kid. I just knew what I wanted. This is what I seen. This is what I wanted. ask for no rubies. He talking about rubies are expensive. This is gold is more valuable, and love my dad to death. Yeah, I wonder what I wanted.
So I'm gonna tell y'all the worst gift I ever got. So my ex-boyfriend for Christmas, he asked girls who didn't even know me like what he should get me. Like I guess he was just asking like what should I get a girl, not what should I get her.
Okay.
And so he got me like all this jewelry, but it wasn't cute, but I wore it. But I remember just opening it and he told me he told me how much he spent on it, which was kind of lame too. But he told me how much he spent on it. And I'm like, you could have spent way less and got me something I actually would have liked. But I liked him, so I wore it. But as soon as we broke up, I never touched it again.
Yeah, when I break up with somebody, I'm not wearing nothing that got me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We need a pass in the past.
The past.
So how would you feel if you was dating a guy and he was wearing something that his ex bought him?
How will we know? Unless he tell us.
Right.
I guess so. Or like
unless you know, it depends, certain age. Some niggas will post what somebody bought.
I was just about to say that.
Later down the line, we done go on a date like, damn, that's that bitch. That's that hoodie that such and such got you like, you work a day with me? Like,
right.
Oh, now I'm about to tear this whole table up.
You're done. You're a corn boy because you don't even got no clothes.
You out of all sweaters, you wear this one today. Oh, okay.
No, it's a no for me.
Okay, so I feel like it's this whole narrative, like females, they be trying to get guys to be in relationships and all of that. But have you ever had a guy pressure you to be in a relationship or to be something?
Let's talk. So, I've had so many guys try to pressure me to be in a relationship. And I didn't even give them the impression that I wanted to be with them. Like,
bingo, that part.
It was really confusing. Like,
where did you get this from?
You're forcing me to be your girlfriend. And I don't know. I never said anything about a relationship. I didn't. I don't know. I probably never kissed you, never slept with you. I just, was chilling. We was probably getting to know each other. And I'm talking about in 2 weeks. Oh, you my girl. No, I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, I don't like.
I've had guys do that to me too. And it's like 2 weeks in, you don't even know me. Like I really could be putting on this front of who I'm not, but you don't know that. So it's like
you don't have a clue.
They I didn't have it to the point somebody didn't call their homeboys, like, or when their homeboys calling and we would be together. Oh, I'm with my new girlfriend. We're not in a relationship. Yeah, like we're not in a relationship.
I don't even want them to know I'm with you, so you really need to be quiet.
Oh yes, like please, you say you didn't even have to bring me up.
Period. That's what I'm saying.
What about if somebody say I love you and you don't feel the same? You gonna say it back?
Mm-hmm. What depends?
I was about to say I feel like you would say it back because you seem like real, just nice. Like I love you too.
I would not say it back. I would not take it back.
Like back when I was younger, probably because it was like you don't know no better. Now, no. Like, what do you love about me? How do you know that you love me? Like, I would really drill. I'm nice, but I'm not nice to dudes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a no. I'm gonna be like, boy, all right, I'll call you back.
Yeah, because I just be feeling like if I don't love you, we're not even at that place for you to love me. Mm-hmm. Or maybe I'm just that.
And people just you'll know when you can say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I mean, you can let me as a friend.
So what would you say back? Like,
literally,
how did that conversation keep going? Like, oh, thank you.
You're so silly.
I love me too. Me too, Stink.
Me too.
Okay. I guess that's a good one. I'm gonna write that down. Cause I'll be like, I love you too.
You saying it back. You saying
like,
Yeah,
what?
just be like, me too, stink. Or I
Yeah.
love me more. I don't know.
I definitely coming there. I love me more. Yep.
I had somebody slip it in like, all right, bye, I love you. I'm like, bye.
It's
Talk to
crazy.
you soon.
It definitely ain't slipped in and you done slipped up and said it with her. It definitely came that. I can remember the days that they came. And they came, all right, baby, I'm human and love you. Like, all right, love you too. It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
All right, so y'all been seeing on Instagram, everybody been posting like, this is a red flag, this is a red flag. So what's your red flags when it comes to dating guys?
My car in the shop.
You said what?
My mama staying with me.
My mama staying. No,
She caught a case for me. That's why she's still here.
Can you pick me up? I let my little brother see my car.
Oh, put this on your card. I'm gonna give you the money when I see you.
Oh yeah, nah.
Get this to me and I'm gonna pay you back when you come over here. All them are flags. Gotta go. It's red flag alert.
No, we'll be going all day with all these red flags.
Not with the number calling you and they say, damn, who the fuck is this? red flag.
No, because nobody asked you why they was calling you. So why would you ask yourself that?
Shit about your phone ringing, nigga. Nobody said nothing.
Okay, I want to ask y'all something. So I had somebody tell me, y'all probably gonna think I'm stupid, but it made so much sense. So he was like, yeah, I just been stressed out at work. I'm about to take a little day trip to Chicago. But I didn't ask. So in my head, I'm like, okay, like he not lying because I didn't ask. Why is you bringing it up? So he like, yeah, I'm about to take a day trip to Chicago. I'm like, oh, okay, who you going with? He like, I'm just about to go by myself. Like I was gonna invite some people, but nah, I'm just gonna go by myself. Y'all think he went with a girl?
9 times out of 10, yeah.
I started to realize, like, wait a minute.
Like what? Like, don't call me this weekend. I'm going to
Chicago. It sounded
Mm-hmm.
so like realistic. He like, yeah, I'm just about to go to Chicago. And he kept bringing it up. Like, oh yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go.
Like if you want me to tag along, just say it.
I'm like, I didn't ask, but okay.
Well, it all depends. If he was calling you and texting you while he was, I ain't gonna lie. That don't even matter nowadays because they'll call you and be right on the side of somebody. So.
Right next.
Because I done did it before, so I already know.
Hey, be quiet. I gotta answer this. I gotta answer. Or turn the radio up. I gotta answer. Give me 1 minute. Be with you in 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
So are y'all honest about like when you date other people? Do you tell them? Or you feel like that ain't their business?
Well,
when you say dating other people, you mean like just talking to other people?
Talking to other people.
I guess
because you could be people. Like somebody could be like your homeboy and you don't take him serious. He might take you serious, but that's not my problem. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't consider me dating him. He might be thinking he dating me, but you know, no.
Yeah, I just hit him up when I'm free or something.
But yeah, I keep it. I'm honest. I'm not dating nobody though, but yeah, I keep honest.
So would you want them to tell you?
Definitely put it on the table so I can know. So Sally and Sue don't come out the woodworks because they coming.
They be Sally and Sue be at the door like, girl, where was you at?
So how many details do you want? Like
when you said like, do I like you or we just messing with each other?
Y'all mess with each other. You know how you might have like them 3, maybe 2, 3 people that you like. You might go on dates with them. You might hang out with them, talk on the phone with them. Like, would you want to know who they dating and how much details would you want?
It really is not my business. Just be respectable because if we dating, I mean, I would assume that you are talking to other people. Like, just don't let nothing come my way. Respect me. If I call you, I don't need nobody picking up the phone. Like if you busy, you busy. I just talk to you at a later date. Just.
I'm sorry.
You say he want to be a part of the podcast too. So what was I gonna say? All right. So do you feel like once a cheater, always a cheater? Like, okay, for instance, have y'all ever cheated before?
Girl, the question's so bad.
Of course.
So
once a cheater, always a cheater?
Yeah, like, do you think if you cheated, okay, maybe if you cheated once or twice, do you think that makes you a cheater, or are you a person who has cheated in the past?
I'm a person who has cheated in the past. I'm not a cheater.
But if he do it, is he a person who has cheated in the past?
I mean, things, don't get me wrong, people are human. We do all make mistakes. But if I feel like it was a mistake, then you cheated on me. But if this is something that we go through every other week, every month, you're a cheater.
Yeah, right, for sure.
I agree. I totally agree. I feel like, if you've been doing it for months, you do it, do it with somebody else, you're a cheater. I mean, will you stop? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't stay around that long.
He said you don't stay around to find out, huh? Okay, so is it worse if it's like with multiple girls, or do you think it's better if it's just one person multiple times?
I don't want it.
Like, which is, I
don't want it neither way.
But this or that.
Neither way. Like, oh my God, where is the questions coming from, girl? Definitely neither way. But if I had to pick,
I'll take.
That's deep.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it on both perspectives. If you got one single girl that he continuously cheats with, then she feel like she's somebody. She feel like she's special. She feel like, so it's like a repetitive. But if you deal with multiple girls, then you probably only like mess with them for one day, one night. I mean, I'm just giving multiple things. That means homegirl might not.
But if you messing with a lot of girls, it's like, bro, I can't fuck with you neither way, but with a lot of girls, like, you so everywhere, you out here, you nasty as hell. Like, one girl, okay, it's, you might know what other niggas she dealing with, but multiple bitches, like, you don't know. You don't have a clue. You're doing anything.
You just careless. You reckless.
You reckless. You don't even fuck about your damn self, so I know you don't give a fuck about me. Gotta go.
Yeah, guys don't go to the doctor.
They don't. They believe what you say because you go to the doctor, but you could be just nasty, like, but you just more swift and clean with yours, like, so
I feel like with the one girl though, it's almost like he in two relationships, and then it's like you don't know what he's telling who. Like, he might be telling you,
not with me, you with her.
Yeah, you think you're the main, but then maybe she really the main, and it's like, damn, who's
the main around this bitch? Like, yeah, that's so, and when it's a lot of girls, it's just like you nasty. So
it's fucked either way, but I would probably
I would choose with the one girl. I would choose one girl,
and then I'm not talking to you ever again.
Yeah. On it.
Out of here, Alex. See you later.
So when it comes to like dates, how do you determine like who pays for a certain amount of dates? Like, do you
ask me out?
Like, do you have a rule like, okay, I'll pay for the third date, or you just like, nah?
No, I might pay for the first date if I fuck with you. If I feel like we gotta be chilling or you cool people and I fuck with you, I pay for the first date. If I don't really care who pays, if I don't really care if I talk to you tomorrow, you gonna pay for every day until I feel like I like you.
So what if he asks you to pay for the date? Is that different?
I would pay for it and I would never talk to you again. Because if I want to pay, if I feel like paying for it, then that's what I'm gonna do. If you asking me to pay for it, And I'm not, because if I'm there with you, you're not gonna have to ask me. But you know, I'm gonna offer you and tell me, no, baby, it's good. But if you gotta ask me to pay for it, yeah, it's enough. Cause this is my show.
I seen this thing on Instagram where this girl said that she no, it was on TikTok. She went out on a date with this guy. He was begging to pick her up. She kept saying, nah, I'll meet you there. He like, nah, just let me come get you. So she finally said, yeah. He picked her up, take her to the date. When they asked, like, you know, how many checks or whatever, he like, yeah, we gonna each take our own check. So they split the check. So she already like, yeah, he about to take me home. I ain't gonna speak to him no more. She said his gas light come on. He was at a gas station. He turned to her. He said, it take 50 to fill my tank. She was like,
oh, he was a pimp.
He said, I picked you up.
He must have been a real dancer.
I'd have walked in that gas station so fast, call somebody come get me, call an Uber or something.
Uber for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have paid for that shit and I would have talked shit all the way home. Like, you broke ass. You begged to come pick me up and you making me come out of my... Yeah, that would have been a long ride home. Matter of fact, I probably would have just sat there, not gave him no gas and called an Uber. Like, cause you figured that shit out. You the one that offered to pick me up. Like, what the hell do I look like?
Yeah, I would have been like, push your shit home.
I would have did. The hell? Yeah, that's wild. That must be some new shit.
Yeah, he for sure would have been pushing his car home, and I'd have been sitting there waiting for my ride.
Yep, right in his car, waiting. Cause you went out to eat without money, not at this age. You better at least have some pieces and one better hit.
Yeah, no, I ain't paying for the gas. I'm cussing you out while I'm waiting on my ride. I'm out there at the gas pump loud too, so everybody can hear me.
I was just about to say, I'm like, y'all see this broke ass nigga? He just asked me to put some money in his tank. No, everybody gonna hear that story.
Hey, cuz, what you be doing when you go on dates? You make a pay for gas? Like, I'm getting everybody to chime in.
You gonna have a live podcast?
Yeah, right at pump 2. And then I'm gonna go in the gas station. Like, you see that nigga outside on pump 2? He just asked me to pay for his gas. I'm going in there buying me a water, everything.
I cannot imagine.
You know that?
All right. Well, I had fun with y'all today. This was fun.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, it was. I love your setup. Like,
thank you.
Doing your own element. Like, you can do your own thing. Like, I'm sure it probably works out for you for timing wise.
Yeah, it for sure does, because I can do multiple. So yeah. I just wish I want to get like a space though, because I feel like it looks better visually, like on camera. So I definitely do want to get a space. I just gotta find one. That's not $100 an hour.
Right. Yeah. Oh, period. Well, it's some stuff around. It's definitely some stuff around. You just gotta look into it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna send you this link of somebody that sent me something too.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, well, thank y'all for joining me today.
And thank you for having us.
No problem.
Definitely.
I want to make sure before we get off that y'all plug everything y'all got coming up and, you know, whatever is going on.
Well, we're working on a few things. We just finished recording season 2, so we're putting that out right now. It's on YouTube. It's you can follow us on Instagram at Adora and the letter N Daisy. We have some events that we're planning right now, and we'll be posting about them as well. And we're just looking to collab and work with other people. We're now doing like sponsorships for clothing and other brands. We're working. We got some stuff coming up.
Yeah. That's it. We just looking to expand and go straight to the top.
Yep. And we're very thankful for you reaching out to us.
I'm thankful for y'all responding, because everybody don't respond.
Yeah, we know.
I ain't scared to slide nobody DM.
Period.
Yeah.
We
I'm
on
like,
That's how you gotta
we
be.
on
You gotta be
that.
aggressive.
Yeah.
You gotta be
Yeah,
aggressive.
we on that. So yeah.
Okay. Well, this has been another episode of Chick Chat. I'm MK.
We are at Real Talk with Adora
Adora and Daisy.
All right, and we'll chat again soon.